Hi everyone, I'm MaryAnn. I'm a visual artist and voice coach from Singapore, currently in Singapore, and welcome to day 77 of my 100-day vlog series. So if you're someone who has a dream and you want to make it come true and you're not quite sure how to get started on that, or you have already started and you don't know whether it's really the right thing for you to do, whether you really are meant for this dream, and you're struggling with it and maybe you don't have much support from your friends and family, well, I'm here and I'm here to share with you what I've learned and what I've experienced in the hopes that it can help you frame whatever you're going through and whatever you are struggling with and whatever you're confused about, such that you can best figure out this journey for yourself. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments, or you can directly message me through any one of my social media links which are in the write-ups attached to these videos. So yesterday I shared about how whenever we have a dream and we go after it, when there's something that you really want that really matters to you, somehow the universe will conspire in helping you achieve it. And this is a paraphrase of a quote from the book The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, which is one of my most favorite books because it is a story about a boy who has a dream and how he goes on this journey to fulfill that dream. And I shared how when I was organizing my first solo exhibition, how I ended up finding the venue for my exhibition and renting that venue through a series of seemingly unrelated events that was kind of coincidental. I used to see this as coincidence. I used to see this as, it's part of God's plan for me because I used to be religious. But now that I have gone down the path of following my dreams a few times, and I have started on several of my dreams a few times as well, and I've seen this thing happen again and again and in quite ridiculous ways sometimes. What I wanted to share today is that, these coincidences are not really coincidences, okay? And they're not exactly like, God's will either. And it's not so much that there's some higher power that is conspiring to make things happen for you. But rather, it's because you started taking action in a direction towards something that matters to you, in the direction of your dream. And when you start taking action, you start opening doors that weren't open to you before. And when you open one door, it leads to more doors opening and it leads to more doors opening. And then, of course, there's also that whole butterfly effect, right? Like when the butterfly flaps its wings at one part of the world, it causes a hurricane on the other side of the world. So when we take action on our dreams, somehow it sets off like a chain of events that allows things to unfold and happen for you. So then the thing is, it doesn't mean that once things start falling into place that you stop taking action, because it is only when we continue taking action on our dreams that we can cause this, a ripple effect of opportunities to come our way. And this also means that you have to keep pushing outside of your comfort zone. So when it comes to your dream, if it's something that you're already starting to get used to, then you need to find some way to change things up, or you need to find the next dream to pursue that takes you outside of your comfort zone, because then that continues that chain effect or the ripple effect of possibilities and opportunities that will come your way. So this brings to mind the idea of an overnight success, right? Where we've seen it so many times where somebody who's a nobody does something and suddenly they've gone viral and they have become famous for whatever reason, okay? And yes, in today's day and age with the internet, it is not exactly very difficult to go viral because all it requires is sharing some content that a lot of people resonate with or they find really hilarious, like too ridiculously hilarious, and they feel compelled to share it. And that's how things go viral. But a lot of times what we don't realize is what goes on behind the scenes of something that has gone viral. Most of the time when a content goes viral, it's not because someone just posted it and then it goes viral. A lot of times that content has been circulating for a while now. And because it has been circulating for a while, it starts to get more traction and starts to get shared more. And then by the time we see it go viral, we think, it comes across like this thing has just been shared yesterday, when really it has been there for a while now. So it's the same thing with people who suddenly get discovered, like actors who, land a big role in a movie and suddenly they are like movie stars, from a nobody to a movie star. It's not because, they got lucky. I mean, luck is a factor to some extent, but a lot of times it is the hard work that they have already put in for many, many, many years. And it eventually leads them to that one opportunity that opens up everything for them. And this is not something that happens, just like that. It's not something that would happen quickly for you. Like Malcolm Gladwell talks about 10,000 hours that we need to put in order to become a master at something. And I think this also applies when it comes to anything that we are doing. Like, have we put in that 10,000 hours worth of effort and energy and taking risk and taking a chance and, putting yourself out there and hoping for the best and preparing for the worst and adjusting and refining your plans along the way until you reach that point where it kind of tips over and you see the success that you have been wanting. So just because you're starting out on your dream now and then you have started to have certain things fall into place, it doesn't mean that it's going to be like that from now on. Like, these opportunities come and these coincidences happen because we have been doing the right things. We are in the right place at the right time, and there's also a luck factor, plus we are putting in effort and energy to keep going in making this dream happen and to keep going in this journey no matter how everything inside us would want to stop us, and to try new things and to go after other dreams that you have. Because ultimately all these dreams that you have, all these things that really matter to you, they're still part of a much bigger dream of your life. And it's only when we take action on them and we start making them happen that we eventually piece together this whole picture. And eventually all the work that we've done on these different dreams that we have would lead to a big payoff. And I don't know yet what that payoff might look like for you. I don't know if it will look exactly like how you wanted it to be. All I know is that when you have a dream, you just have to keep going at it, and you just have to keep making it come true and taking action and fulfilling it and seeing where it leads you and what opportunities it brings your way. So if you have enjoyed today's video, subscribe to my YouTube channel or like my Facebook page wherever you're seeing this on. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments, or you can directly message me through any one of my social media links, which are in the write-ups attached to these videos. And I'll see you tomorrow!